In the small snowy town of Everbright, Christmas was more than just a season, it was a feeling. Among the people who celebrated it, there lived a young girl named Joy, whose name perfectly matched her personality. She was known for her radiant smile and her unending love for Christmas. Joy had a unique gift. She could spread Christmas cheer wherever she went. People in the town believed her touch brought warmth to the coldest hearts, a magic she inherited from her grandmother, a mysterious woman who once saved the town during a harsh winter. This year, however, the town of Everbright was too. The lights were dim, the snow seemed heavier, and the people were less cheerful. The mayor had announced that the town's Christmas tree would not be lit due to a shortage of funds. For Joy, this news was heartbreaking. She remembered how every Christmas Eve, the tree's twinkling lights would bring everyone together. Determined to restore the festive spirit, Joy decided to take matters into her own hands. Joy began by visiting Mr. Hargrove, the grumpy owner of the town's bakery. His pastries were legendary, but he had stopped making them because no one seemed to care anymore. With her usual enthusiasm, Joy offered to help him bake. Reluctantly, Mr. Hargrove agreed. Together, they baked gingerbread cookies shaped like stars and snowflakes. When the aroma wafted through the streets, it brought curious townsfolk to the bakery. For the first time in weeks, laughter filled the air. Next, Joy visited the old toy shop owned by Mrs. Clara, a widow who had lost her spirit of crafting. Joy reminded her of the joy her toys once brought to the children. With a little persuasion, Mrs. Clara agreed to make toys again. Joy helped paint wooden trains, dolls, and spinning tops. Soon, the shop was bustling with children eager to see the handcrafted treasures, and Mrs. Clara's face lit up with pride. Journey didn't stop there. She encouraged the local choir, which had disbanded, to rehearse Christmas carols. She convinced her friends to help decorate the town square using leftover ribbons, candles, and ornaments. Each task was met with challenges, but Joy's unwavering spirit inspired everyone to pitch in. Slowly, the town began to transform. Snow-covered streets glistened with lights, and cheerful voices echoed in the air. One evening, as Joy admired the progress, she noticed a lonely figure standing by the frozen pond. It was Tommy, a boy from the orphanage who rarely spoke to anyone. Joy approached him with a smile and invited him to help decorate the orphanage. Hesitant at first, Tommy eventually joined her. Together, they created paper garlands and hung them around the halls. For the first time, Joy saw Tommy laugh, and it warmed her heart. As Christmas Eve approached, Joy realized one thing was still missing: the town's Christmas tree. She shared her concern with the mayor, who admitted there was no way to afford the decorations. Undeterred, Joy came up with a plan. She rallied the townsfolk and asked everyone to bring a small item to decorate the tree. From ribbons to handmade ornaments, everyone contributed something special. On Christmas Eve, the town square was packed with people eagerly waiting to see the tree. Joy led the way, carrying a lantern to light the path. As the crowd gathered, the tree stood tall, adorned with mismatched yet beautiful decorations. Each ornament told a story of unity and love. The mayor, moved by the community's effort, handed Joy the honor of lighting the tree. As Joy flipped the switch, the tree came alive with a warm, golden glow. Gasps of wonder filled the air, followed by cheers. The entire town stood in awe, united in the magic of the moment. The choir began singing Silent Night, and everyone joined in. It was as if the tree's light had melted the sorrow in every heart. Amid the celebration, a strange glow appeared near the tree. Joy's grandmother, who had passed away years ago, appeared as a shimmering figure. She placed her hand on Joy's shoulder and said, "You've done what I once did, my dear. You've brought hope back to this town." Joy, overwhelmed with emotion, promised to carry on her grandmother's legacy. The rest of the night was filled with joy and celebration. Families reunited, friends embraced, and strangers became neighbors. Tommy, once shy and reserved, danced with the other children. Even Mr. Hargrove and Mrs. Clara joined the festivities. Joy watched from a distance, her heart swelling with happiness. This was the Christmas she had always dreamed of. From that day forward, Everbright was never the same. The town became known as the happiest place to celebrate Christmas, and it was all thanks to Joy. Her name became a symbol of hope and unity, reminding everyone that the true spirit of Christmas lies in love, togetherness, and giving. Joy's story was passed down through generations, ensuring that her light would shine forever.